It's hard to wrap our minds around the idea of followership. We often recognize the individual leadership accomplishments versus the team as a whole, but why don't we highlight the capability to follow? In order to be great followers, you must have inherent morality and a sense of integrity to do the right thing when no one else is looking. In the military, the term situational awareness is frequently used, and without its competitive advantage can be lost and result in the downfall as a result of excess. We have a clear understanding of leadership, but McCallum 2020 points out the importance of followership to the overall success of strategic initiatives. As equally important as leadership is the ability to take direction, understand expectations, and deliver on individual responsibilities that contribute to the overall mission. Quite simply, where followership is a failure, not much gets done, and or what does get done is not what's supposed to get done. Honestly, work ethic, competence, and good judgment are all critical in theory of followership, and if utilized correctly, will be the critical piece in mission success.
Hello, I'm Tiffany Evans, and I'm here to speak about the future of followership and how it adds to leadership studies. Leadership cannot be studied apart from followership. You must have followers in order to lead, and that an adequate account of the leadership process must consider the psychology of the follower. Number two, intrapersonal and interpersonal dimensions. The static concept of the leader as always leading and the follower as always following is both unnatural and unreal. Each person, regardless of his or her role or position, follows in one situation and leads in another, and sometimes leads and follows at the same time. Number three, leadership and fellowship as functions and roles in the community and organization. Because it is very overly optimistic to think that leadership and fellowship relations work seamlessly and interchangeably, we have to answer these and other related questions regarding leadership and fellowship theory. It needs to be tested to determine its validity in global work environments and communities across diverse cultural and economic systems. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Augustine Nkwa. You have all been briefed on the importance and the value that followership can create or have in a business organization like yours. If you all believe that teamwork is something that you need for your business success, then it is safe to say that followership is a practice that is highly required for this to be realized. We did our study using an Italian hospital with 425 nurses. In this study, we also came up with some criticism. The criticism are: 1. There has been little methodological research work done on the process of followership. Secondly, there can be bias on this process because the current followership literature is primarily personal observations and anecdotal. Also, followership is not generalizable to Italian nurses. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Lee Henson, and I would like to talk to you about followership. The term followership itself might lead one to believe that it takes a back seat to leadership. In actuality, it is very often steering the wheel. Followers actually wield great influence over the leader who is making the hard and fast decisions daily. Even the strongest and smartest of leaders will not be successful if followers are not on board. A leader cannot lead without a follower to follow. According to Mark Babbitt, CEO and founder of U-Turn, the modern day reality is that since the dawn of the industrial age, the success of every business can be traced back to those people who roll up their sleeves and get the job done. In both business and in life, individual success depends largely on the ability to ensure group success. Additionally, group success depends largely on the recognition of individual strengths, weaknesses, and the importance of followership. You can't have one without the other. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Eric Lippert, and I would like to discuss with you our team's recommendations regarding the concept of followership. As you've heard from my teammates, there are many benefits as well as some drawbacks to this theory. That having been said, I believe Ms. Susan Cain said best when she suggested that we sometimes get lost in all the romance of leadership, and we begin to attribute all of an organization's successes as well as our failures to the leadership team, in the process failing to recognize the many contributions from followers that made such success or failure occur. As previously stated, without followers, there can be no leaders. Similarly, without followers, there can be no leaders. The theories of leadership and followership are inextricably intertwined, and yet we typically only focus on the leadership aspect of the relationship. And in the process, we seem to forget that at its core, leadership is a complex transactional process with a series of give and take moments between both leaders and their followers. That said, good followers are essential for their leaders to be successful. At the same time, good leaders are essential to help followers meet all their potential. In this aspect, we strongly encourage you to consider adopting policies and procedures that encourage strong followership behaviors. In doing so, you will be investing not just in your current leadership team, but in the developing leadership team of tomorrow. Good followers transition into being great leaders. In fact, a recent study suggests that nearly all organizational metrics such as customer sat, sales, profitability, and much more can all be increased by an average between 17 and 43% by promoting followership. In this aspect, making a commitment to the principles of followership is an investment both in current profitability as well as the future potential of your organization. Thank you. Have a great day.